Welcome to a world where charm meets imagination, where every cottage tells a story. From enchanted fairy tale hideaways to rustic countryside retreats, this is your cozy escape into beautifully animated cottage homes. So settle in, take a deep breath, and let your heart wander through magical doors, dreamy gardens, and timeless interiors. This is Cottage Visions, where every frame feels like home. Nestled in the heart of the peaceful countryside, a fairy tale vintage cottage stands, surrounded by a lush flower garden in full bloom. Roses, lavender, daisies and tulips swaying gently in the breeze. The aged stone walls are covered in trailing ivy, while a steep thatched roof shelters charming arched wooden windows with lace curtains. A pastel-painted wooden door waits at the end of a cobblestone path lined with blooming bushes. A rustic wooden bench rests under a flowering tree, where butterflies dance in the warm golden light of the after. Inside, the living room glows with warmth. Exposed wooden beams cross the whitewashed stone walls, and a rustic brick fireplace crackles softly. Antique wooden furniture, a plush floral patterned sofa, and a small round coffee table with a lace tablecloth fill the room. Shelves hold worn books, potted plants, and hand-woven rugs, while sunlight pours through arched windows, casting golden patterns on the floor. The bedroom feels like a dream. An antique carved wooden bed stands against whitewashed wooden walls, dressed in a pastel patchwork quilt with lace-trimmed pillows. Sunlight filters through an arched window draped with lace curtains, touching a vintage writing desk in the corner. The scent of lavender lingers from a small pot on the bedside table, and the wooden floor is softened by a hand-woven rug. The kitchen is the heart of the cottage, warm and welcoming. Exposed wooden beams and whitewashed stone walls frame a rustic wooden countertop. Open shelves display ceramic plates, copper pans, and jars of herbs. A cast-iron stove hums gently with a steaming kettle, while a vase of freshly picked flowers brightens the small table draped with lace. Dried lavender hangs from the beams, filling the air with a soothing aroma. The bathroom feels serene and romantic. A deep clawfoot bathtub painted soft pastel blue rests beneath an arched window with lace curtains, where golden sunlight spills in. The tub is scattered with fresh rose petals, and a rustic wooden stool holds folded linen towels beside a vase of lavender. Shelves lined with ceramic jars and natural soaps add a countryside charm to the space. In a quiet corner by an arched window overlooking the garden, the reading nook invites you to stay a while. A plush floral armchair sits beside a small wooden table with a teacup, a lit candle, and a stack of well-loved books. Shelves of leather-bound novels line the walls, and a woven blanket waits to wrap you in warmth as sunlight drapes the room in gold. Behind the cottage, the backyard blooms in every direction. A cobblestone path winds through roses, lavender, and tulips toward a rustic bench under a cherry blossom tree. On the stone patio, a wrought iron table is set for afternoon tea. Linen sways gently on the clothesline, and butterflies dance over the flowers as the countryside stretches endlessly beyond the garden fence.